Good evening, people. It is Wednesday. It is 11 p.m. And I'm doing this video, which is unusual for me to do a video at this time. But I needed to get this out because I'm watching the gold and silver markets right now, and they are melting down, quite frankly. Last time I looked, gold was down $28. Silver was down $1, which is over 3%. They're in meltdown mode right here, people, and I have no explanation why. I'm just looking at the charts right here, and let's start with the silver chart that I have here. I'm looking at the 60-day and the year-to-date charts, and silver right now is at 28, and if it breaks 28, it's going down to 26. You can see here on this chart right here, you can see this drop right here. It's looking really bad, people, I have to say. Why this is happening, I have no idea. This is the year to date. Look at this chart. This thing is dropping like a rock, silver. It's not looking good. And I don't know what to make of it. It was only last week that gold was about to take out 2,500. It was at all-time highs. I'm refreshing my screen right now. It's down 25 bucks, 23.70. This is getting crushed. It was up $15 earlier in the day, and it closed down about, I don't know, about $10. That was a $30 reversal. And when the markets opened up tonight, they were basically kind of flat, a little pressure to the downside, and then boom, they just hit it. It's not good. It's really just not good. What's causing it? I don't know. I'm looking at the probability of a Fed rate hike, and the probability of a quarter-point rate hike in September is 90%. The probability of a half-a-point rate hike in September is 10%. That's 100% probability right there that they're going to ease, and you could see that right here where my finger is. 100% probability that they're going to ease right there. There it is. So is it buy the rumor, sell the fact that's selling off gold? Is it a Trump presidency that's selling off gold? Is it a Harris presidency that's selling off gold? Stocks got clobbered today. The NASDAQ was down over 3%. It's going to be a long night, and this is a complete reversal as far as I'm concerned. Now, I did see an article on Zero Hedge. This Bill Dudley is saying we need to cut rates immediately this week. This is Bill Dudley. This is, once again, this is him right here, Bill Dudley, okay? This should be in the post office. This should be hung up in the post office, people, okay? The most wanted list, these guys. This is the guy that when Trump was running for president, he said they needed to raise rates, okay, to pretty much slow down the economy to help Biden. Or Hillary, I should say. You can see, people, I'm kind of like really dazed. For those of you who have seen enough of my videos, I don't think you've ever seen me like this. That there is a little fear in me tonight, I have to be honest. The way this gold and silver is just the price action. Now Bill Dudley is saying they have to raise rates. Again, they have to lower rates this week. To why? To save that. Now, Harris, it's just bad, people. I don't know if this video is adding any value to you, to be honest. I really don't. I'm gonna watch it all night. Some of you who've seen my earlier videos, you might have seen I had this champagne, right? I said I was gonna pop this when gold and silver finally did what I was hoping it would do. You could see, if you go back and look at my previous videos, you'll find the one where I show this champagne. Well, how long has it been now, people? It's been, since I made that video, it's probably been, what, 2 years? And I've had this for about 9 years. And I've been in the market for 25 years. You can see this still hasn't been popped. It still has not been popped. Will it ever be popped? Honestly, I don't know at this point, people. The way they could just move this market, it's like they can do it at any time. They can take it up, they can bring it down just as easy. Who's pulling the strings? I have no idea. I really have no idea. So I'm going to watch it. I just wanted to get this out. It wasn't a technical. It wasn't anything special that I had to really say. Just that these markets are just, they're in meltdown mode right now. There's a lot of fear right now. There's a lot of uncertainty. Everything around it just seems to be falling apart. The housing market, it's just bad. It's just bad all around. It really is. So if you're in it, you're going to have nerves of steel. Really. Because this is a gut punch. If you're not in it yet, you really ought to think long and hard about getting into it. Especially silver. Silver's probably been, and this gives me no pleasure saying this, silver has been the worst financial decision of my entire life. It really has been. It just has. You know, and once in a while, I go to YouTube just to see what some of these hacks are saying. And I'll go into YouTube and I'll type, for example, silver COMEX, and I'm doing it right now, silver COMEX. And it's the same people, the same carnival barkers, year after year after year after year, pumping up silver. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just, and you look at it and you can go back and you just look at the titles and the time it was released, and it's like, I don't want other people to fall into this. I don't want that. When I told you I started these videos, it was to share some of the mistakes I have, and I don't follow these people, but some people might. So a silver COMEX default coming 6 months ago. It's just outrageous. I mean, you just go on. I took delivery of silver from COMEX 3 years ago. Silver inventory at dangerous lows at COMEX 1 year ago. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. It's ridiculous. Silver in London, COMEX is increasingly disappearing 1 year ago. Record COMEX withdrawals and bullion demand 1 year ago. Who bought 460 million worth of silver? Whale eats up COMEX contracts by the thousands 2 years ago. Chaos at the COMEX, silver price manipulation explained 1 year ago. It just goes on and on and on. The shocking truth about silver. Warnings of draining 1 year ago. How to stand for delivery 2 years ago. Oh, it just goes on and on and on. I mean, it's so sad. It's so sad. Just do that. Just do that. It's the same carnival barkers pumping it up year after year after year after year. And meanwhile, silver is like, the 1980 high, people, was $50. 1980, we're talking 45 years ago, and we're at 28 today? Tell me silver isn't the most manipulated market on the face of this earth. And if it breaks 28, we're going to 26 in the blink of an eye. So, I don't know, people. It's not good. It's really not good. I like to close my videos with go out there, take a walk. But, I mean, if you can, do it. I'm just going to be up all night watching these markets. So, that's it, people. Ciao.